Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Before My Morning Coffee. Some days are more grrrr than great, and today is one of those mornings. It was, my Fitbit happily told me that I was awake for 4 hours last night, which is wonderful, as you can imagine. My 10-year-old decided to sleep with me with us last night, which resulted in Chris checking out the guest room bed, and I'm laughing today because before we went to bed last night, we had a feeling that a deep freeze wasn't working, so we had moved some beef over to the in-laws, and then thought, okay, well, maybe with this load, like with a reduced workload, it would work and function and be happy and healthy and everything like that. Without success. And the dishwasher decided that it is finished living its life, its happy life of washing dishes. So it just feels like one of those entertaining mornings where you're like, ugh. So I'm going to really appreciate my coffee this morning, for sure. And then I'm going to enjoy the slow down of washing dishes by hand. And I'm reminded that there is a Bible verse, and of which I can't remember which book, which chapter, which exact verse that it comes from. But God brings us both, God is the creator of both the great times and the not so great times. And we should find blessings and gratitude in both ways. It's easy to be grateful when things are going good. It is more of a practice when they're not. And that reminds me of advice that I have given to a client of mine. Because sometimes we get in the habit of grumbling, and I can tell you for sure that the last few days I have been like a grumbly goose. And I just want to honk at everyone and snap at them, and I'm a bit surly and snarly and just someone that you obviously want to spend a lot of time with, clearly. And this client would sometimes just message to vent. And so we put some rules in place, which are we must, before we complain, dish out three things of gratitude before we grumble. So if we need to complain, it's 3 things of gratitude. We complain, and then there's 3 more things of gratitude, right? So just to it's like a gratitude sandwich. The filling might suck, but but the bread's delicious. So today, as I sit here grumbling about washing dishes and whatnot, I'm just grateful that we have the ability to wash dishes. You know, how cool is that? The fact that we had food to eat off of said dishes to make them dirty in the first place, pretty cool. The ranch makes sure that I have lots of practice washing dishes by hand, so I will wash and enjoy that moment of slow down. And I'm grateful it's plus 10 today. It's absolutely gorgeous out today, which is really funny because this time last week we were trending very much so in the opposite direction and would have loved to have plus 10 as our temperature. So I'm gonna spend some time outdoors, I believe, today, and I'm going to surprise a friend with a bowl of dill pickle soup. Because she likes dill pickle soup, not because it would be horrible to just give her soup that she doesn't like, right? It's kind of like if somebody's like, here's scalloped potatoes. Thanks, but no thanks. Anywho, there is my blather today. And I just thought that I would share with you that some mornings are more grrr than great. And a little bit of gratitude helps them move out of that grrr into great. And I also understand that it can be challenging to feel grateful when the day just feels like absolute slop. So my day is not going to be that bad. It's getting better by the moment by moment, minute by minute. And I'm about to enjoy a cup of coffee. So good. I wish you a day as beautiful as you, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another episode of Before My Morning Coffee. Bye for now.